Hey everyone, in this video we are going to use the Multer so that we can easily implement that image uploading system. Okay, so there is a condition. We are not going to use the Multer for every if the file is larger than 16 MB. If the files are larger than 16 MB, then we are going to use the stream. I'll show you in the upcoming parts how to get familiar with that. But in this video we are going to simply upload the images. Okay, so here I have already open a Multer documentation, which is npm Multer, and here there is a mongoose. Okay, mongoose because we are going to store the image in mongoose. Remember, we are not going to store directly a image inside a MongoDB, but we are going to store the path of that particular file inside a MongoDB. And Multer helps us to provide that online storage engine where we can easily store our files, and in the database we are going to just save that path. Okay, or we can easily get the file by name, but remember, we in the production we are not going to use the same name for the different files. Okay, if you are using the same name for different files, then this will cause the confliction between those files, and which may destroy your project also. So remember, always use the different name. Okay, and in this video I can also show you how you can dynamically use the different names. Okay, so that you can prevent that confliction. So the packages I'm gonna use inside this package.json is EJS, for because I'm gonna use EJS here, then handlebars, and here is the express, and then there is a mongoose here, and then the Multer here. Okay, and this is my upload.ejs, which is a file where I have already created this form here. Okay, so it's a very simple form and you can easily understand what is the meaning of this form. Here's the input type of file, and I also want to provide this name here, and the name is file data, or we can simply use the f name here. Okay, so inside this file, this is my main file where I'm going to interact with my whole application. So I have created a server here which is on 3000 port, and then now I'm going to import the body parser here. Okay, here I imported the body parser module, and now I just want to use app.use parser.url encoded. Actually this line is predefined, so we don't need to focus on this line extended, which is going to be for. We use the body parser so that we can parse our form data, and we can use the form data in our this main file here. Now I want to set the view engine, and the view engine is going to be the EJS here. Now after all this, I'm gonna import another package which is mongoose, and I'm gonna require mongoose here. Okay, so if you are new, then I will show you that you can use npm i mongoose command to install the mongoose. If you want to use a body parser or install body parser, then you can just type the body, okay, sorry, body, and then it's parser. Okay, so you can use the npm here. And now after all this, I'm gonna use this app.get method. So I'm gonna set this my root route, and I'm gonna use arrow function, and here request and response. I'm using arrow function. Remember, whenever we're using arrow function, we are not able to return anything, or in other words, we are not able to use the return statement. Okay, so now I'm gonna render my page, which is upload here. Okay, sorry, which is upload here. Now let's just clear this in a node.js file. Oh, sorry. And yeah, there we go. Now if I go, this is my previous okay, here I got there. Engine is not provided. Okay. Actually this is problem because the engine is not provided here. No default engine was provided. Okay, so it's because this spell mistake. Now if we just clear this and run, oh sorry, and run node.js, and then we just refresh this page, and then yeah, we found this page here. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna use the mongoose here. Okay, if you go to the mongoose documentation, then we can found we are requiring the mongoose, and then we can use this mongoose.connect method. Requiring this mongoose here, then I'm simply copy paste this, or you can use this like mongoose.connect, and then this mongodb slash, and then it's a local host, or you can provide even the port here on which we are using the local host, and then it's a mongo image, which is my database name here. Okay, and then I have to pass this object mongodb, and then I'm gonna use console.log here, connected with the database here. Okay, so let's just clear the server, and here I am running this mongoose server here, and I hope you have mongodb installed. Then you can run your mongoose server, or you can even use a command prompt to run your server. And now I'm gonna use this node app.js, and let's see what happened. Yeah, connected with the database. Okay, so for opening database I'm gonna use robo. Okay, so basically robo is is the GUI version of mongodb. Okay, here I'm gonna connect this because I'm running my server, and all these are my predefined databases, so I'm not gonna touch them. So now this database is not there because we haven't passing any value over. Okay, so now what I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna create a folder here which is a schema, okay, and inside I'm gonna use a file called image.js, and here I'm gonna import mongoose, which is going to require the mongoose here. Okay, now mongoose is basically I'm importing the mongoose here because now I'm gonna use the schema here. Now I'm gonna use schema. Okay, then it's more. Okay, we need to use mongoose. Mongoose or schema, which holds a array. Okay, and then it's here is your image, which is going to be a string. Okay, so I'm gonna type string and require true. Okay, now here what I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna mongoose okay, so this is another file here. So what I'm gonna need to do is export this file. So I'm gonna module dot export, which is equal to this mongoose mongoose.model, and here I'm gonna pass the name of this model, which is image uploading, and then I'm gonna pass the schema, not this schema, but this my schema variable here. Oh, it's a spelling mistake. So now the third argument is completely optional. If you want to pass the collection name, and I'm gonna pass the collection name uploaded image. Okay, so let's just clear this and run this node.js and check out. Yeah, it's fine. Now inside this app.js, I'm gonna const image, which is going equal to this require. Now here I have to pass the path, which is my schema folder here, and then this is my image file. Okay, so we have set this all for MongoDB here. Okay, now inside that image inside that EGS file, we have created a form. Okay, so we are going to pass parameters here. Okay, so first parameter is going to the action here, and action specify the target location, which is going to be upload here. I'll show you where this we are going to define this upload, and then there is a method which is called post method, and then after describing the method, sorry for the after describing the method, we are going to type the pass the parameter which is encrypt type. Okay, this is a multi-part form data. So if we are going to the npm Multer's documentation, here we can see, don't forget the encrypt type multi-part slash form data new form. Actually it's compulsion. Okay, and here's the name of my field actually. So after this we are going to use the multer now, but the multer part is going to be in the next video. Okay, so this is enough for this video. So if you want to use the multer, if you want to know how we can directly use the multer, so see you in the next video. For that purpose, see you in the next video. Make sure you like the video, and this is actually in this video I just want to cover the basics. Okay, so that you cannot feel that it's very difficult. Okay, so it is quite easy. So see you in the next video, and where I'm gonna use the multer.